They all said the same thing at the vigil. He was such a family man, a devoted husband, a loving father, a pillar of the community. And for years, no one noticed the way Mara Collins kept her eyes on the ground as they said it. Because Mara knew something the rest of them didn't. Something buried beneath the house on Hawthorne Lane. Something that had been waiting in the dark. The first time Mara met Victor Haley, she was 19, newly hired as a living caregiver for his aging mother. Victor was everything people admired: charismatic, generous, untouchable. He owned half the construction contracts in the county, sponsored the church roof repairs, and had the mayor on speed dial. When Victor smiled, doors opened. When he frowned, people disappeared. Mara was invisible, poor, orphaned, grateful for the job. Victor noticed that. From the beginning, he made it clear who held the power. He corrected her in front of guests, reduced her to silence with a raised eyebrow, paid her late, and reminded her she was lucky to be there. His wife, Elaine, was polite but distant, always busy, always tired, always avoiding the basement door at the end of the hallway. The basement was off limits. Old wiring, Victor said casually. Dangerous. But Mara heard things. At night, scraping, thuds, a muffled cry that sounded like it came from inside the walls. When she asked Victor smother frail, half lucid, the old woman grabbed Mara's wrist with surprising strength and whispered, "Don't ask about the steers." He doesn't like questions. Mara learned quickly. Survival meant obedience. Years passed. Mara stayed. She watched Elaine retreat into pills and silence. She watched Victor's public image grow shinier as his private cruelty sharpened. He never touched Marinot directly. He didn't need to. Control was enough. Fear was enough. Until the night the power went out. A storm ripped through the neighborhood, plunging Hawthorne Lane into darkness. Victor was away on business. Elaine was upstairs, sedated by prescription sleep. And from the basement came screaming. Not imagined, not distant, real. Mara stood frozen at the top of the basement stairs, flashlight shaking in her hand. The door, always locked, was slightly open. That was when she saw the chains, rusty, bolted into concrete, fresh blood staining the floor like spilled ink. And in the corner, someone moved. A woman, thin, bruised, alive. Mara ran. She didn't call the police. Not yet. She knew who Victor Hale was. She knew what happened to